So, there I was, 2 a.m. in bed, scrolling through YouTube like a raccoon in a dumpster, looking for inspiration for my next side hustle. That's when I found it. A channel called Casi Creativo, made by a Panamanian YouTuber, and I just froze. Because I'm a Panamanian, and there aren't many of us in this game. I felt seen. And slightly attacked by how good the animation was. And then the dumbass genius thought hit me. I don't know animation, but what if I hire someone to do it for me? I've been hearing about these faceless channels forever. You know the type. Nobody shows their face, but they somehow rake in thousands just by uploading videos narrated by AI with titles like 10 signs you're a genius, and they know it. And I'm sitting here like, can I get in on this? And then it clicked. Fiverr. I already use it to get my YouTube thumbnails, website scraping, and design. So I emailed Fiverr and said, hey besties, wanna sponsor a video? Which translation would be, please give me Fiverr credits so I can start a cartoon empire in my pajamas. Shockingly, they said yes. So here we go. This video is sponsored by Fiverr, and they gave me $500 to kickstart my faceless channel journey, which meant one thing: time to go shopping for animators. I went back to YouTube, this time like an actual researcher. I took notes, studied styles, looked for videos that didn't just go viral, but made you watch till the end. So I got on Fiverr and started messaging a tons of animators. Some have demo reels that looked like they quit Pixar to do side quests. I told them I wanted a silent animation. Think Tom and Jerry, but about life pro tips and on a budget. And after a bunch of back and forths, I realized something. If you want 1 minute of premium animation, it can cost thousands. But I only had 500 total. So this wasn't about going premium, this was about asking, what can talented freelancers do when they are on a budget, just like me? And then, one of the animators hit me with the question I was not ready for. What do you want the character to look like? I thought I would just send them the script and get back a Pixar short. I didn't even think about the character design. So naturally, I did what any visionary creative does in a panic. I asked ChatGPT. I told ChatGPT I needed a unique character. Someone silent, timeless, relatable. And it gave me Claude. A character who never speaks, just reacts. All vibes, no dialogue, just wear a red cape to look cool. Now, armed with Claude and 1 minute script, I hire 4 animators at different price point. $50, $80, $120, and $200. I gave them all the same brief, a silent 1 minute animated short starring Claude. And they had 5 days to deliver. Okay, let's talk about the results. Out of the 4 animators I hired, only 3 made it to the finish line. First up, my $50 guy. He was stickman style animator. He didn't say a word until delivery day, which for a second I thought he ran off with the money. We did 2 revisions. You can take a look at this. So what do you think? For the price, I would say that the animation is 7 out of 10. It is not that smooth, but had some charm. Communication, I would rate it 6 out of 10. Sound design, I would rate it 5 out of 10. Character, I would say 6.5 out of 10. It's very simple. It's basically a stick man with a red cape and some mismatched socks. Alright, so let's move on to our $80 contender. Take a look at what he delivered. This one was supposed to be $80, but the guy was late by 10 days, so he dropped it to $60. I respect the accountability. I would say animation was 9 out of 10 because it was smooth with great transition and the story flowed naturally. For communication, I would say 7 out of 10. For sound design, 8 out of 10. For character design, I would say 6 out of 10 because it's pretty basic. The $200 contender took 10 days. He was the only one who actually gave me character options as well. He sent me 2 versions of Clara design and let me pick. His communication was the best out of the 3. He was basically keeping me updated from day 1. Take a look at what he delivered and let me know what you think in the comment. The animation, ironically, it was kind of mid. It wasn't very fluid. As you can see, the transition is kind of choppy. So I would say that the animation was around 7 out of 10. Communication, 9 out of 10. Sound, 6 out of 10. And character design, 8 out of 10. So here's the thing. You don't need $2,000 to start a faceless channel. You just need the right people. People who understand the vibe, who can execute your vision, even if it is a little bit chaotic. But don't assume price equals magic. What matters more? Good ideas, clear feedback, a little bit of luck. And honestly, Claro came to life. He's weird, he's silent, but he's mine. If you're thinking about trying this, whether it is animation, editing, voiceovers, Fiverr is actually a great platform to start. And if you do, use my promo code ApprenticeDiary all cap for 10% off. Big shout out to Fiverr for sponsoring this video. And huge love to all the 3 animators for making Claro a real dude who gives real life pro tips. And who knows, maybe I'll ask Fiverr if they want to sponsor another video. You know, start another side hustle while I'm at it. The possibilities are endless. So Fiverr, if you're watching this, call me maybe?